Do you know in hydrogen spectrum, when an electron jumps from one level to the other level, we can also calculate the wavelength connected to that particular transition. I am Srinivas Bisala. You are watching Chemistry is Easy. In this video, we shall solve a numerical related to Bohr's atomic model, and that too specifically hydrogen spectrum. Let's see the question here. It's given that energy of an electron is given by the expression E equal to minus 2.178 into 10 power minus 18 joules into Z square by N square. And what we need to do? We need to calculate the wavelength of light required to excite an electron in a hydrogen atom from level 1 to level 2. So, you already know the expression for energy. No need to give this particular information here. The simple question here is, we need to calculate the wavelength of the light required in order to excite an electron in hydrogen atom from first orbit to the second orbit. Let's solve this. So to calculate the energy, we have the expression E is equal to hc by lambda, isn't it? Now here, instead of E, I will take it as delta E, because we need to consider the energy difference between the first and second orbit. And delta E is equal to E2 minus E1. As we know that when the electron jumps from first level to second level, the energy absorbed is equal to the difference in energy of the two levels, and this is equal to hc by lambda. So we need to use this particular formula, and in the question it is given that E as equal to minus 2.178 into 10 power minus 18 into Z square upon N square joules. And for hydrogen atom, we know Z as equal to 1. So, for first orbit, the expression is minus 2.178 into 10 power minus 18 into 1 by 1 square, that is 1. And for the second orbit, it is equal to minus 2.178 into 10 to the power of minus 18 into 1 by 2 square, that is nothing but 4. Now when we write delta E, which is equal to E2 minus E1. So here E2 is minus 2.178 into 10 to the power of minus 18 into 1 by 4, minus of minus plus 2.178 into 10 to the power of minus 18, and it is 1 here into 1, and this comes to 2.178 into 10 to the power of minus 18 into 3 by 4. And what is this one? This is nothing but the energy difference. Now we need to convert this energy into wavelength. Let's see how to do this. We have the delta E as equal to hc by lambda, and we already got the value of delta E, which is 2.178 into 10 to the power of minus 18 into 3 by 4, where h is equal to 6.625 into 10 to the power of minus 34 joule second, because here we already got the energy in terms of joules. So we need to use joule second value of h and multiply by velocity of light, which is 3 into 10 to the power of 8 meter per second. This is in meter per second, this is in joule second, and this is in joules, divided by wavelength. So we will be getting the wavelength in meters. So when you rearrange this one, we get wavelength as equal to 6.625 into 10 to the power of minus 34 into 3 into 10 power 8 into 4 divided by 2.178 into 10 power minus 18 into 3. And remember 6.625 into 3 is 19.875. And that one for calculation purpose, we can take it as equal to 20. And that should be multiplied by 4 and divided by 2.178 into 3. This 10 power minus 18 when goes to the numerator, it becomes 10 power plus 18. 18 plus 8 is 26 and minus 34 plus 26. This is equal to minus 8. So on solving this, we will be getting the final answer as equal to 1.224 into 10 power minus 7 meter. So what is our answer? One of the option given here is 1.214 into 10 power minus 7 meters. So this is our answer, option A. I think it's clear now. So let me give a quick recap of what we had done. We had converted the energy difference of the two levels into wavelength by using the simple formula E is equal to hc by lambda. Remaining is only substitution and doing the calculations. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you didn't subscribe yet, you need to subscribe and click on the bell icon so that you will be getting the regular updates. Thank you.